In this video we're going to learn how to upload audio files. And it's very simple. It's just like uploading a photo was. You can upload them from your computer, you can link to them from another website, you can post them from your media library if you already have some audio files posted in your media library. So let's go to the back room and instead of doing a page, doing this on our test page, let's just create a blog post. And I know you haven't learned a whole lot about blog posts yet, but that's okay. Just go to blog posts and hit add new. When we upload audio files, we can only upload them in MP3 format. Let me give me a title for this here real quick. Honesty Song. There are many different types of audio files that a computer can play. There's WAV files, there's CDA files, there's MP3 files, and we can only upload MP3 files onto the website. And you can tell if a file is an MP3 file or not by looking at it in your computer. In this folder here I have a whole bunch of different kinds of audio files, and this first one right here, as you can see by looking at the very end, it says .mp3. That means it's an MP3 file. If yours does not show a dot anything, then you're gonna have to right click on the file and go down to Properties, and it will show you that it is an MP3 right here. MPEG Layer 3 Audio. That means it's an MP3, and it also shows the MP3 right up there. This one down here is a WAV file, and it says WAV audio file. It says .wav. We cannot upload .wav files onto the website. Only MP3s. So this is very important because if you are recording your sermons, for example, whoever is doing the recording of the sermons for you, you need to talk with them and make sure they know how to save the files in MP3 format. It's also very important that they know how to compress the files for the internet so that you can save as much space as you possibly can. Because by default you have a gig of space, which is a ton of space on your website. But if you're doing a whole bunch of sermons and they're not compressed, you'll fill that up. If you compress them, that space will go a long, long ways. So, without further ado, we are going to upload the Honesty Song, which is an MP3 file that I have saved on my computer, and it's a song written by Scott Perry. I'm just going to type right here. I'm going to type the name of it. I'm going to type Honesty Song. Then I'm going to hold down Shift and hit Enter because I want my line to be directly underneath the title. And I'm going to go up here and I'm going to hit the Add Audio button. This brings up a window that you're familiar with because it looks almost the same when you're uploading photos. And you just want to hit Select Files to select them from your computer. And the one that I want to click on is this one, o5honesty.mp3. And I'm going to hit Open. And that's saving there. Now, this song is a really neat song. It's written by Scott Perry, and he was a child psychologist. He's written a bunch of songs that teach Christian principles to kids without being preachy. I mean, you can use them in schools if you'd want. But this particular song talks about honesty and the benefits that kids gain when they're honest. They gain trust from their friends and from their parents, and it talks about a lot of really neat things. It's really cool music that Scott Perry does. I grew up on Scott Perry music, and I'm a big fan. And I'm such a fan that I actually put a link to it here in the training video if you want to go check out his website and hear some more of his music. It's almost done loading here. His music's good for like ages, I don't know, 2 to 11 probably. So, here we have the title of the song, and I'm going to change that just so it says Honesty. And make sure that under link URL we have clicked file URL. And we have. That's giving a path to the the MP3 file on our server. And then I'm just going to go down here and I'm going to hit insert into post, and it's as simple as that. And here we see that we have the title that we have written, and then we have the song, just says Honesty. And it looks like just a normal blue link. That's kind of silly, right? But we hit publish here, and we go to our website. And I'm going to hit Pastor's blog because this was in a blog. I'm going to hit Pastor's blog here. And here is our song. Here's our post. I can actually click on the post and I'll have just that post instead of the other post with it. So here's our post, Honesty Song, and there it is, Honesty Song, and I can hit play and I can listen to the song. And it's this nice little audio player. And that is really all there is to it. Uploading an MP3 to your website. It's very simple.